But once you do that, when you get back to it, I always say that's the hardest part of training is getting back fit, because it's a foreign thing. You're not used to not being able to go out and just smash the workouts. It's tough. It makes you question yourself, all kinds of stuff. But
it's like that, because no matter how many times we've done it, it's like you'll be doing a tempo or something like that towards the beginning of a training block, or even just running. And so like I was at one day, we was at like 6:45 or something like that, just on a workout, and I had to think back and was like, and I was tired, and I'm like, dog, like I ran 26.2 miles, average pace 6:26 or something like that, and I'm winded at like 6:45. You know what I'm saying? Like, but just whatever the scale is, it's you can really be you can worry yourself for no reason, because like I said to Joe was fretting over the first 5 weeks, but you're not supposed to. It's not supposed to happen like that. Like it's not supposed to. You can be faster, you can be stronger or whatever if you want, but you're not supposed to be where you are going to be at the end of the training block and the beginning of the training block. Yeah. So you just have to, if you are there and you feel like you're hitting your paces in the beginning of a training block, next, be careful too, because you don't want to go, oh, I'm fitter than I thought I am. Maybe I should lower my marathon time or my half marathon time. And then you start playing with numbers, and next thing you know, now you're digging a hole for yourself for no reason. Yeah. So be careful, like in the beginning, because it can be deceiving, very deceiving. Yeah. Good or bad.
You don't pick right back up at the level that you were when you last raced. So it's much more of, it's not just that straight line going up. It's much more up and down. Yeah. You bring that fitness all the way up to peak fitness, and then you take that time off, and you will tail off a little bit. But the good thing about being able to hit that peak fitness is that you'll be able to get back to it and go past it if you're training in a smart and a meticulous way. Yeah. So that's what we have to remember. Sometimes we hit that peak fitness and we feel like Superman. We feel like there's nothing, you know what I'm saying, that we can't do. And then you take a few weeks off and it tails off, and you think you could just jump right back in at the paces that you were a month ago. But you aren't that same runner that you were a month ago. You got to get back to that. Right. So
yeah, it's because it's like a bank. You know what I'm saying? Like you make all these deposits or whatever, and on race day, hopefully you make a huge withdrawal from that. Yeah, like you are literally storing up all this fitness, and you're supposed to just like expend it all. Yeah, as much as possible of it to reach your max potential on that day. Now, like you created interest in all the other stuff. So when you go back to putting money in the bank, your interest rate is higher or whatever it's called. And then it builds up much quicker. You know what I'm saying? It compounds quicker now that you've gotten that your base is a little higher. So just, don't worry about that. I mean, people watching this probably like, oh yeah, I get it. But there's so many people that just don't understand that nuance and get real discouraged in the beginning of a training block.